going on, guys? I'll be with I'll Be Fitness Gaming, and you've seen the title of the video. You know why you're here. Siege Domain with some Dromoka's commands in the main. Another game here. Let's see what they got cooking for us today. Alright. We're on the draw. We got some Ragavans. We got Dromoka. Let's see. Not a bad hand. We're going to have to get Sacred Foundry, which is not bad, right? Because that gives us what we need for Domain. And Plains, I guess. I mean, we'll take it. So we're going to lead with Ragavan. And then they're probably going to kill it. Oh, boy. Oh, boy! Some type of mid-range deck probably here. Okay, not the worst. It's that combo Yawgmoth or whatever deck. Sacrificing. Alright, our boy's here. We're assuming this is a boy, right? We don't know. Alright, Sacred Foundry. Ragavan. We could play Zagoth next turn and binding something that we need, hopefully connecting, getting us a treasure token, and then we can cast Siege Rhino turn 3 and race them. Dried Arbor is kind of a pain, but it's not the worst. So they can trade with us here. Most likely they're going to trade. I mean, are they going to attack? Okay. I mean, why not? So I have to imagine they're going to trade this Dried Arbor here. So actually what I want to do is probably kill this. Force them to... I wonder if they're going to block with the birds. Nope. Most likely we're going to bind whatever they play here. Just kind of keep that board empty. And then slam dunk this Rhino here. Alright, so we're going to just do this now. We're not going to be able to play the Rhino here, but it's okay. Because now we can attack with Ragavan here. Let's see if we draw a land. If we don't draw a land, another Dromoka's command. I think what I want to do here actually is cast this. And then Dromoka's command, kill this. Really try to slow them down here. And now we got a 3-2 monkey. And then we have another Dromoka's command here. Ragavan beats. Yeah. So yeah, we were just going... I mean, I don't know what... Can't tell what we're going to draw here. But we could have just attacked with Ragavan. We could have Dromoka's command again. And, you know, got ahead that way. Ragavan's just a very powerful card. One left unchecked. Prismatic Ending is good. These are good. I mean, Stubborn Denial is not bad. Rest in Peace is good as well. I think we want... Maybe we don't need Consume All. Like the 1-drops are really not that bad. I feel like Rest in Peace is just better than Stubborn Denial in this matchup. Stubborn Denial can hit Court of Calling. But if they can't get rid of the Rest in Peace, it's very hard for them to do anything. Okay, decent hand here. We can lead with... We can go Bolt if we want. And then next turn... Yeah, we got some plays here. We can do Ragavan turn 1. We can Bolt, Dash, or play Kavu. And then we got our top end. These decks really rely on these mana dorks, so being able to get rid of them early on is important. So we're just going to do that now. You know, sometimes it doesn't work out, but our opponent has mulligan. I think next turn we want to go with the Kavu though. We want to start putting pressure on them. That doesn't really, may change things, may not. We could go Ragavan, Nacatl here actually. I think I like that. Next turn we have Binding. Alright, so we have 2 bindings. The question is, let's... interesting. What should we do here? Decisions. We can trade. I don't know if I want to trade though. Next turn we can double Binding and get in for a lot. I think I like that. We obviously didn't know they were going to play 2 Young Wolves, but knowing that now, that was a possibility, it would have probably been better to play the Kavu. You know, I was under the impression they might cast 1 spell, we could have Binding and then got in with one of them. Okay. Alright. Okay, so that's pretty good. I mean, we can pretty much just... We're going to do this here. They have 1 card at hand. We're just going to clear their board here, and they're probably going to concede. I'm doing this now because I don't want them blocking. And I'm going to keep my Rhino. Gonna grab a Dried Arbor here. Oh no. Okay, so they may have Fatal Push then, right? No, they didn't do anything. Okay. I guess, you know, they don't really have too many cards, but maybe they have something good in hand. You know, I thought they might have grabbed a Dried Arbor here to block, to chump, or maybe a Fatal Push, but nothing happened there. I mean, we're at 12. Alright, well there it is. And we're just going to draw lands there. But we were in a good spot. They only had 2 cards, unfortunately. They mulligan. So let's go over the deck here now that we've played a few games with it, with Dromoka's Command and how it's doing. Give me 1 second. And how it's performing. Let's talk about how Dromoka Command. Alright, so usually the only cards that I've been checking out are Dromoka's Commands, 2 Remands, 2 Brawlers, 2 Ren and 6. I'm eventually going to try out 2 Teferis here. So far, I really like the Dromoka's Commands. There are situations where you want the Remand. There's been a lot of games where like the Remand has come in clutch. That's why I still played in the sideboard. But I think overall, Dromoka's Command so far feels like it should be in this spot for this style of deck. It just can do a lot more than Remand can, you know. Especially, I like it with the Rhino, you know, making a 5/6 Rhino and fighting, and I mean, it's just been a great card. I don't know what to say. It's just been good, man. It's just been good. Dromoka's Command has been outstanding. And then for the sideboard seems pretty straightforward. Not much to change here. We have 3 Rest in Peace. We could probably trim one of those, but I don't know what I would put into the place. I have the Remand instead of the Flusterstorms. I'm not sure if that's correct, but again, I really like Remand, so right now that's our counter magic. I think we should have at least 2 counterspell type cards in our sideboard, and for me, right now it's Remands. 1 Prismatic Ending. This has just been randomly good. I like having an extra piece of removal. 2 Veil of Summers versus Scam and other control style decks. 2 Teferis against control decks. Against Hammer, we have Consume All. We have Jegantha. And then we have our Wear and Tears. Yeah, so I'm not sure. I like the sideboard. Sideboard's pretty solid, pretty straightforward. Nothing crazy, but everything has its purpose. Like I said, I might consider changing a Rest in Peace. Just not sure what I would add. If you guys have any recommendations, comment at the bottom. Let me know. Main deck. I like the mana base. Mana base is very, very solid. The Cradle of Growth so far for the 22nd land has worked the best for me. I've tried Arid Mesa. I've tried Misty Rainforest. I've tried a basic Plains. I haven't tried the Jeskai Triome land. I don't think I want another tap land in the deck. And I think Cradle of Growth gives this deck a lot what you need. It turns everything into a forest, so it also helps you use your fetch lands as forests as you progress later in the game, because one of the things we would run into is you constantly have to fetch out lands to play multiple spells a turn, when in reality a lot of the spells you're trying to cast require green anyways, so that can save you a lot of point of life there, because remember, when you're fetching, you're not taking 1 damage, you're usually taking 3. So Cradle of Growth has just been really, really good in this list. The Stubborn Denial is great, Lightning Bolt's great, Ragavan amazing, Wild Nacatl amazing, Tribal Flames, all these are great cards. Siege Rhino has been king. It's really been helped out to close out a lot of these matchups that before were hard, and now they're like, I feel like they're 50-50. We're okay now with flooding. We're okay now with taking the games a little bit later into that 6th, 7th, 8th turn. Now that we have Siege Rhino, because it helps us close out the games. But yeah, really liking the deck and where it's headed. If you guys have any recommendation, comment at the bottom. Any misplays I would have made in that game, comment at the bottom. Let me know. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, hit that notification button. I post videos every day. And again, my friends, thank you so much for the support and watching, and peace out.